The epic two-night
The success. Focus it takes to get here.
They do. Training hard like absolute.
And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs.
Side of the most sadistic structure ever devised.
The moments you work for.
I went from the one who knocks to the one they knock.
This is where stars become highlights.
To SummerSlam.
In my house.
For SummerSlam Saturday.
Then, now, together.
SummerSlam. Tonight's superstar arrivals are presented by the Beast, Brock Lesnar, tonight. General Gunther, can Nick pull off a miracle tonight? And the undisputed WWE Championship is up for grabs.
Power. And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle. Feet. The bringer of war sought a new goal.
The only thing that I've seen is a big bad bitch. Talk.
As the tide.
Defeated inside hell in a cell at Summer. You can't run from the ruler. Run from over them.
In 1997, St. Louis, Missouri. Here tonight, Brock Lesnar, over.
Massive experience, difficult for our pleasure.
Are there nerves when it comes to the King of the Ring?
Time in hell in a cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate
Are watching here tonight to see if Obafemi can conquer the beast in. To steal a line from my old. At the University of Minnesota, he won the NCAA Division I wrestling. Does battle inside Hell in a Cell in Minneapolis. Have had a Hell in a Cell match. Back in 2008, The Undertaker and Edge, Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated.
endurance. You mentioned several of the accolades of Brock Lesnar. We know all about can be defined by the endurance of pain, and he is
for submission.
The fighting first from Lagos, Nigeria, of the ring, Hoopa.
Introducing the Beast of Diversity of Minnesota!
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. Without pressure. We talked about nerves. Can Obafemi harness that tonight, Wade?
Now kicking in the body of Obafemi. There's nothing you can experience it on Obafemi. Good luck.
The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked in, and perhaps a tap out. Paul Heyman steering through us here at the call. And here we go. And Femi, right after Lesnar, beats him in the center of the ring, and he
right from the off, and one of these two shortly.
Number one, German. Oh, and Oba bounced up, back up to his feet.
Bounced up from Suplex City like that and just shrugged it off.
And now Femi, shoulder first by Lesnar.
God, the mass of humanity these two share, it is ridiculous. Of us, Cole.
Yeah, indeed, is Lesnar now. For Obafemi, he's just been doing this weight for 4 years.
It just comes naturally to the greatest of all time and will never be replicated. But if anyone's going to come close.
Using weapons in this environment, sets up the table and drives Lesnar. So I'm a bit shocked early on in what is taking place here.
We'll take another look at what he had to do here. He's had to use his youthful exuberance, not let Brock use any veteran tactics to overwhelm him.
Was Brock expect
Long Brock took to come out here? He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
No, and the Femi's down.
This is about the most treacherous environment.
Stalking his opponent again, looking to hit Femi for a third time with those.
Well, both men devastated already. Excuses and nowhere to hide from a flying steel
of this match to Obafemi. You might notice, I'm not sure if we can get a shot of the right side of Lesnar. Lesnar's gone through a tremendous amount of punishment, the back as well of Brock Lesnar.
Surface, the internal damage to the muscles, the internal organs, the skin any easier.
A fifth German suplex, and after each one, Oba for the ruler, the king of the ring tonight. Lesnar now focusing on the back.
Where you look inside Hell in a Cell, and the referee has the easiest job of all.
Of Lesnar.
So few rules right here. Do you want to give up? Cannot.
At the loss to WrestleMania, we thought he had called it a career, only to return.
As we're all learning about Obafemi every time he's on TV, Oba has never been in a position, and it's better than anyone else in history, and he's showing us that now.
And another suplex champion, a two-time Rumble winner, a king of the ring, a man
right at home inside there.
And Lesnar now with Femi up looking for his with
just seriously huge amounts of humanity. Make no mistake, most of us could not even lift Obafemi or Brock Lesnar
in this matchup. A shot and another one by Femi.
Yeah, that was a wild swing by Brock, and it was easily blocked.
Femi now, uppercut after uppercut. And Femi lifted off his feet by the F5. And now Femi again, planting Lesnar. The power of Femi tossing Lesnar across the ring. That'll cement his legacy tonight.
It is absolutely absurd to see human.
Now lifting Brock Lesnar up onto his shoulders. Femi's got him in possession. Fall from grace.
On this east.
And Brock just sat up and looked Obafemi in the eyes. And then there's F5. F5.
What the hell is going on?
With a third F5. Maybe creeping into the mind of the Beast.
Well, at this point in the match, 3 F5s, both men's psyches are complete.
But Brock is
new territory for the veteran Brock Lesnar.
Heel chair, bending it over the body of Femi.
It's ridiculous. The dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone.
Ripping the canvas apart. Brock Lesnar ripping the canvas apart.
Play here. I'm not sure what it is.
And now trying to rip it boards that make up the ring. Lesnar is exposing the... Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, the impact of a landing that helps reduce injuries, that's got...
Looking to use the exposed boards. Oh my goodness! Brock Lesnar, tombstone! Do you realize what we just witnessed? Oma kicked out of the tombstone. How the hell is Femi standing? Oh, it falls from grace. Here's the cover of
Your winner, Femi.
in a WWE ring. What a memory he has left us with tonight.
Well, like the entirety of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just from Grace. I'm responding with 3 Femi just kept bouncing up one after the other, exposing those wooden boards underneath the ring after some thin layer of panel. Old school into his past, drilling over Femi.
But Wade, Oma Femi did the unthinkable. He kicked out Lesnar,
which would have shattered a normal man's hand in an instant, but this is not. We have a generational changing of the guard inside Hell in a Cell.
Oma Femi here tonight. Oma Femi, the ruler. Oma Femi cemented his legacy. The next big thing.
And the whole wide world. Here's the future of WWE. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen.
A true thought that we'd ever see another Brock Lesnar, but that man's name is not Brock Lesnar. That man who is the future. Jacob Fatu, the heavy for the title, is looking on to see how the bloodline fares in this 6-man tag. Well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor.
From East Palo Alto, California,
2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. In 20 years wishing and getting ready for.
Yeah, and SummerSlam.
And his tag team partner,
Wait, let's not forget, that is what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa is double.
And their tag, LA Knight.
LA Knight has been caught in this Blood Stakes Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam against Logan Paul.
Oh, and get up first on their opponents and put them away.
LA Knight, though, would go on to lose the
WrestleMania a few months back against the Vision.
Yeah, before they were really formed into this. And now Solo Sikoa coming up from main event Jey Uso. And now Joes have a spectacular record weighed at SummerSlam. Jey 5
Biggest records of all time.
and Eric on the yeet. And Solo Sikoa has really
Compete a little respect into Solo.
the Samoan werewolf. The Samoan drop to Fatu.
And this is Bloodline.
And look at Jacob. Oh, pop up Samoan.
Versus current Bloodline enforcer.
To the family. Jacob
Back to the family. They failed at that. Now let's say they fail again tonight.
on a limb. Practically begging LA Knight and Royce Keys and LA Knight for that matter actually trust Solo.
Is it really paranoia if it is years-long issues that have enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for the duration of this matchup? So I get it. All the industry happens once again.
By that man that he's beating the hell out of right now, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu gonna back it on up. Well, cover by Jacob. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Sikoa.
Sikoa, and there's one on the kisser of LA Knight for good.
Solo Sikoa to try to fight back in this match. And Jacob, oh, what a collision.
And you know he wants into this firefight.
Jacob will make Memorial Battle Royal.
What a frame Royce Keys has, and he's using it to full effect.
Power Jimmy Uso up. And now a pop-up power bomb.
Ultimate.
He's blasting Jacob off the apron.
Royce Keys ready to fight anyone at this point.
Yeah, but
Jimmy Uso especially are highly accustomed to thriving. He's got 5 bodies dropped right now, although Keys back to his feet rapidly. Of angles, and I would not want to be Jimmy Uso right now.
Trying to power Jimmy up. Oh, he can. Whoa, and he turns it in to an avalanche slam. Royce Keys.
Jim Uso, who may well have sustained an injury to that
bag. Reversal, Jey sent into the ropes. LA Knight now. Scoop slam, LA. This is cathartic.
This is Kavorka.
Into the cover. Knight kicks out.
Oh, I was going to say Roman Reigns wins.
Capacity crowd here tonight, US Bank Stadium. Top rope, LA Knight back to his feet.
A referee losing control here. We got Bedlam in this one.
Solo Sikoa DDT. Spine buster. Stay away from a physical confrontation with his long area.
Converted that into a power slam at the last moment, and both men there may be.
Uso with another spear. Another spear by Jey. Tag made. Jimmy's going. Is still in this match.
There's a tingling in the loins.
They cannot understand the referee Daryl Sharma with the count there. The Usos thought it was for it. The Usos are calling for the 1D. The blood force trauma. They've beaten the
Solo Sikoa.
Really effective trio, and I don't know what chemistry Solo Sikoa TC and explain why they failed here tonight. Now this is the moment Jimmy Uso thought he put this one to bed to keep himself in this one.
And the Samoan spike. Meanwhile, in the ring wade, Solo Sikoa is telling LA Knight, I told you.
Introducing first,
The genius of the sky, the best wrestler in the world today, and an opportunity. Queen of the Ring tournament back at the end of June to earn this opportunity tonight.
Yeah, a tournament. It's about championships, and Io has to convert tonight.
And her opponent from Olympian, Liv Morgan.
Hey, during her match, with over 21,000 votes cast, the winner was quite
Spectacular no matter what she wears, but her outfit is always offset.
that Liv Morgan can cling to tonight. She is undefeated but Liv Morgan, Wade, is also 2-1 in matches versus Io Sky.
And she gets the tactics right in the biggest of moments, and they don't come much bigger than right here at SummerSlam.
The official in this 2023, Io Sky cashed in Money in the Bank. This is her first defense since she beat Stephanie McCare all the way back in April at WrestleMania.
Humiliated on a global scale at a match such as this one, but as erratic as possible, thriving coach.
And if you're Io Sky, how do you win the champion?
Of the Sky needs to take flight if she's going to take home that Women's World Championship.
The World Championship. Io, who knocked off Liv in the finals of the, takes out the champion. Io with a basement drop kick, down goes Morgan. Well, right off the bat, the WWE fans here in Minnesota firmly
to take down Io Sky, and right now everything Liv Morgan is trying is backfiring.
Barricade.
Yeah, see, that's a massive mistake for me by Io Sky as Liv Morgan for as long as that, because you will pay every time.
Liv Morgan with a drop kick. First ever crown jewel champion.
Superstars, not least Becky Lynch.
Why? Because she's doing her job?
No, she counts too.
Control of this match, toying now with Io Sky and a kick right to the ribs. And
ribs are so busted, and clearly zeroing in on that is getting a little love now.
And Liv Morgan delivering the 3 Omegos. Paying on Inzaguri. Hook of the leg now on Sky, who just gets the shoulder up at 2.
And that step up Inzaguri right to the temple of Io Sky, and Sky looks a shadow.
Rolls through to the center of the ring to try to create some space. Ooh, Sky now.
Morgan better recover quick and finish the job here.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Morgan, it's a desperate time for Io Sky, but Io Sky now bouncing back with that Shote uppercut.
Yeah.
There from Io Sky, who is immediately now completely back of
Morgan.
He shows you how nimble Io Sky is, even a...
Bringing the crowd to its feet. The genius of the Sky.
It's a woman at the peak of her powers right now.
Io with a great onslaught by Io Sky.
Yeah, smart move by...
And that...
The impact on Liv Morgan, not only the back and the...
Realizing she's got to get Morgan back into the ring. The official at a count of 4.
To a title here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
I was wondering when they were... Liv Morgan crawls to the cover. And Io Sky.
In chaos.
It's how Raquel Rodriguez won the Intercontinental title Monday night.
Well, it's...
Yeah, but mentally is she in the fight? Looking for oblivion. Io Sky with a boot to the face.
Oh.
Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel helping the champ of rope. Oh, takes out Judgment Day.
Well, Liv Morgan managed.
Liv Morgan able to take advantage. Head scissors driving Io.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to give Morgan some credit here that she's still in this fight thanks to the Judgment Day. The champion now. Sky, who's comfortable up there with a Shote. That time to Morgan. And Sky now.
Quick enough, that is why people like Io Sky dominate the ropes as she's about
The top rope as well. Sky with a Spanish fly. He's in it.
I mean, hats off to Liv Morgan. High-risk maneuver, a moonsault right onto the Judgment Day, who had top rope. Somehow, Liv Morgan able to kick out, but only just this one.
Slam, live from US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. It's for the Women's World Champ. Morgan with one of her own. No love lost between these two. Io ducks underneath. Double underhook coming. Morgan.
Somehow Morgan maneuvering around the ring, just trying to get a...
Oh, and went for the bullet train attack again, and Liv Morgan planning to do here. Oh!
Unique face plant maneuver.
Oh, Io hitting oblivion of her own. Cover now by Sky to win.
Own move. So smart of Io Sky to attempt.
coach as a competitor over the past couple of years. Io injured her ankle. She came down hard on her ankle. Morgan now. Oh, caught her with a code breaker from the second rope. Still after near fall.
Yeah, put the physical pain to this 1-1, and somehow your opponent keeps kicking out. How do you deal with that?
The apron. Morgan. Oh, a German suplex on the apron.
A clean knockout right there. Referee's going to have to take a very close look at Morgan. Something is going to give.
Now Io Sky looking to make it up to the top rope. Got her boots up.
Just in the nick of time, catching Sky.
And now Morgan finally hits oblivion by the champion, who retains her title.
Champion, Liv Morgan.
Showdown. So many curveballs thrown by Liv Morgan and Io Sky. An astounding performance, but still, your women's world champ, the lovely
second rope code breaker.
Yeah, an incredible effort from both women. It was ultimately this moment, knees first into the pole there for Io Sky, the oblivion, but one more lung blower. He pounced it again. Nice turn of pace.
You may not like her attitude. You may not like Judgment Day, but you've got to respect. Usos and Jacob. Six-man tag team matchup. Up next on. SummerSlam between Liv Morgan and Io Sky.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular, and you biggest stage.
Liv Morgan and Io Sky well on their way to legendary status, and we have WWE. How about Sean Waltman? X-Pac is in the house. Out of the South, Jimmy Hart, the Hall of Famer, all apart. Action figures are back and better than ever, bringing the unmistakable retro style fans know and love. So Ichiban, Hulk Hogan, WWE Superstars Wave 5, and the Hart Foundation.
Multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Instructions.
Should've gone, know you feel it. What's up?
3 years. It's next.
Tear it down.
Junior.
Introducing General
AJ Styles, and tonight
on the face of that system is Nick Aldis.
National treasure.
3 years. He's a man who has won world championships around the time, Wade Barrett, for Nick Aldis.
I'll get to that in a second, Michael Cole. To the biblical tunes of Oasis.
But what a reception for really emotional, saying he finally gets an opportunity. I wasn't ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA World.
About it, this is not Michael Scott taking off the suit. Arguably the best belt of indeed become permanent, so these may be nervy early moments. Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. When I started out, if he's not careful, this rapidly will descend into a farce and a nightmare. Way, way back right now, and I'll tell you, Nick stepping into the ring with this, hats off to this start from Aldis.
And Gunther now are going to pretty much
Nick Aldis, very lightly. He doesn't want to make a...
After Nick Aldis on a number of occasions, believes that Aldis was costing him a number of opportunities himself at some point.
Yeah, I did not agree with Nick interfering in the matchup at Saturday Night Battle Rings, and this could descend very quickly into a massive humiliation to the
stadium in London. Was the turning point in his life when he watched Bret and down. Aldis into the cover.
England that Nick comes from in Norfolk didn't quite get it. Oh God, that was nasty.
That chop.
Taking all of his frustrations out on the chest of Nick Aldis.
Gunther is a man who is representing opportunities that he didn't get in his. And Gunther now talking trash.
And again, that plays into the emotional aspect of this for Nick. Having your family on that cloverleaf, that is his pathway to victory, at least in the mind.
And, Nick Aldis not having a match in nearly 3 years. As you just
completely knock the wind out of anybody.
Oh! But again, it's one thing to...
Aldis clearly has the size and power to match Gunther, but with that enforced layoff.
Aldis with some rights and then some chops. Whipped into the corner by Gunther. And it...
Competitors to make sure your ring shot.
Sparring partners, right?
TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
This whipping Gunther into the corner now. And now Nick Aldis. Knee right to the spine, and all from Gunther.
Oh, this could be good night right now. This is usually the kiss of death.
Gunther, the ring general, the career killer, looking to end the dreams of... And he drives Gunther head first into the top turnbuckle. And Aldis now with a little bit...
I don't care how big and tough you are. One shot, wow.
Oh, that right hand will stop Gunther from... And Nick's got a chance. The official Dan Engler checking out both.
Applied with this superplex from Nick Aldis, and both men wiped out.
Here in Minnesota, directed to Aldis.
I mean, this has been...
Aldis back to the ropes. Nick Aldis trying to show signs of life. Off the ropes now with a close brawl. And Aldis, and now outwitted Gunther there. Power slam, hooks both legs. Gunther kicks at 2.
Main eventer of SummerSlam 92, winning the Intercontinental. Now scaling the heights and could put this one away.
Aldis top rope, nobody home. Gunther ducked underneath. Driver by Nick Aldis, a version of it anyway. Didn't get all of it. Elbow from the top. Shades of the Aldis of old.
And what a bullseye.
Put the ring general away. Elbow to the spine of Gunther, who's now writhing in pain. Aldis has won titles with this move. Gunther's in trouble. Gunther has nowhere to... How embarrassing this would be for the career killer.
Complete shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's
opportunity for one of the biggest upsets in WWE history. Sleeper of his own. Gunther, though, creates separation off a suplex. Trying to wear all this down.
And this is that callous side of Gunther.
There to go. Wrapped up by this constrictor in the middle of the ring. Aldis trying to create space. And again wrestled back to the mat.
Here is your winner by submission.
Killed another career here tonight. But what a performance.
An exercise in humiliating his son one. Hats off to you, Nick Aldis.
Once again, Gunther,
but fighting out with a Saito suplex before drilling Aldis with this of the ring general and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in it.
a proud young man. He said, "I'm not a victim. Success came to me early. Finally got an opportunity to come here and run Friday Night SmackDown as his in WWE."
The wait is over, and Club Premium content is
Saturday, right around the corner.
Hey, sometimes I tried dying enough times. 8 lives, I used all those. Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars, leaving private school.
WWE is officially open. This is the ultimate insider membership built for the fans who never miss a moment. Club WWE and become a member. Hey, at ringside, everything.
There's a distinct possibility he did way better than that. He blew all our minds. And
Thank you, Wayne. Cabalga, amigos. Somos latinos y nos encanta una fiesta. Así que gracias por acompañarnos. Latino Heat.
And you guys aren't the only celebrities here tonight. We've got a lot in the house, including the U.S. wife, Kendra Scott, enjoying the show here tonight. And our crew from 56 on Sirius XM.
The following is a six-woman tag Hall of Famers, Brie and Nick.
Gear is unique tonight. It's all blended together. Everyone has a checker.
Cole, they also told you to stay well away from them, you big creep.
Returning to action tonight for the first time in months. She broke her ankle.
And their opponents, Ben Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence.
Ladies of Fatal Influence, completely dominant for a couple of years in achievement, being grabbing tag team gold a couple of weeks ago from... Yeah, these are just a trio of women who are simply not happy to make up the number.
My guys back in Stamford, Connecticut, John Chick, Greg Miller, providing all the stats for
methodology of Fatal Influence, the reason they've had all this success over the past couple of years. And can they get the job done when the numbers game is not an option?
What a right against the Hall of Famer, Brie Bella, former Divas champion in her.
Oh, we're going heavy early.
And now the yes kicks being delivered into this matchup. Went for the cheap shots. Paige and Nikki drop off the apron. Paige now. And that running cross body taking out Laney Reed. JC Jane goes down.
Oh, but now it's Brie Bella, the legal woman, and Fallon.
Oh,
here we go.
JC Jane now takes it. Brie Bella stomping her face into the steel steps.
Oh, that was so...
Cannonball into Brie in the corner. That may effectively make this a 3-on-2 match.
All of the women of the locker room to keep well clear of Fatal Influence.
Well, beat Stephanie McCurr to win one of her titles, and there's the senton.
Influence JC Jane, who has so much confidence and assuredness to spot.
Breaking track athlete in Alabama. Cover now. Hook of the leg and a kick out. Former rodeo.
Jamie Reed, and I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them too.
And a shot to Paige as well. I should say to JC as well, as she needs to make a tag to Paige. And now
the Nikki all to Paige, and that was a smart move there by Laney Reed in the ring. Presumably a little ring rust after that injury, and
clotheslines now to Laney Reed. Nikki bounces Reed's face off her and ends it up with a clothesline.
Smart move, taking out 3 women in one go there.
Gal.
And this is the Nikki Bella we have been missing, a generational
attack 2.0. She drops Reed. Goes into the corner to take out Jane.
Forearm smash to the jaw, Cole.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Meanwhile, Nikki connecting. Here's the cover on Reed.
Influence, and what a pinpoint shot to the jaw of Paige for good measure.
To the right.
In hand, can the plan be pulled off?
Intercepted is Brie. They were going to tag team champions, Fallon Henley.
Well, Reed receipt there right to the jaw of Nick. If not for Paige right there, it's a move they've used several times in beatdowns, and this one's...
Sends Brie, no, Jane sent outside the ring.
Yes.
Her body's everywhere.
Oh, Michael Cole.
And Henley mocking the Bellas. Both women down.
Yeah, both had the same idea. One.
Pain is legal.
Yeah, this match is right for the pickings right now, but...
And Fallon Henley caused...
Here are your winners.
Influence still dominates without the numerical advantage, and on the...
of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown.
Breaking down towards the end, Paige saving Nikki Bella, tagging herself in the process, and but it was all to be denied. One rolling encore. That is the kiss of death.
Brie Bella talked a lot about not wanting to go forward at WrestleMania.
Well, the Bella's taking that loss of Paige.
Paige is the woman that came to Brie Bella, and Nikki knows damn well that Paige has suffered from a series of neck injuries.
To get an action replay.
Wait, is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be.
This is just about a loss tonight. This has to go deeper than that. These three women were, and now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
On the real.
Lesson learned. Don't ever.
Silicon Valley, psilocybin in milligrams at the new age fix. The only
Dublin, Ireland. Imagine what that party must be like.
Hugh Guinness is getting sacked.
The biggest spectacle in Lucha Libre transforms into an unforgettable.
This is Lucha Libre at its best.
While Night 2 is live at the arena.
Triple Mania Night 1 will now take place at MGM Grand. Triple Mania Elixir buyers will be contacted for their new seats at MGM. Rose on your left. Flashback. Hey, Chase Freedom is the official credit card of those in Houston, Texas on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Be the first to receive pre-sale information for Survivor Series War.
You're the American war hero.
Only theaters October 16, rated PG-13.
Fight!
Wrestling.
In the film, portraying Akuma, Street Fighter. Minnesota North Stars, who used to be part of the NHL on the back of Punk's jacket, the number 20, specifically here in WWE. This one's going to be spicy.
Maximum tension in both their faces.
Ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
And his boy, introducing first, the 82 pounds, the American, and his, and 18 pounds, he is the Paul.
Cody Rhodes battling it out to the undisputed WWE over the past couple of years, Wade, but it has really turned.
Yeah, friendship or...
These two have gone one-on-one in singles matches in 18 years. Punk and Rhodes here tonight.
Professionally, mentally, we got no data on what happens when these two collide. But
really going of this matchup. Let's start with CM Punk. How does he keep the title tonight?
Competitively, the best I've got is this. The mind games.
Punk realizes he may be hurt, and now Punk is...
You know full well that Punk has such a deep technical...
Switch to behind and now into a side headlock on the champion Punk. Cody Rhodes, who's been very successful in recent years, cover and a kick out here at SummerSlam. Punk. Cody Rhodes a couple of years ago here at SummerSlam.
Last 3 or so years, it's an all-timer historic run that made that night for Cody.
And Punk trying to get a very bad taste out of his mouth here tonight. Did Money in the Bank.
The big swing quite yet. It's a feeling out moment knowing full well that one
was cashed in here at SummerSlam.
Plays and hit their biggest moves right from the off.
Surprise entrant against Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw in Punk's hometown of Chicago.
No slowing down if you're the champion at this level, regardless of who wins tonight. They're going to be
injured arm of Rhodes. Punk continues to wear Cody down.
CM Punk right here in WWE.
The floor.
Again, trying to shake off that shoulder. That's done some real damage to Cody.
Face of Punk.
From Punk there, and Cody was eating concrete.
The champion to win the title. Champion's advantage.
Out against CM Punk. Wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
Well, if he wants to call himself QB1, he has closed.
Despite his time on top, despite the fact that oh good, maybe shaking out that left knee a little. I don't
know a lot about the shape that Punk is in. Here's the cover. Best shape that he's ever.
A younger competitor, you can get away at times with not being imperfect. Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the
wing, his left arm, and Punk, wait a minute, Punk's knee. Punk's knee gave out.
Cody, but there's no hiding that one. I don't know if Cody's noticed or not. But
Cody Rhodes able to counter it now. Cody turns his focus on the left.
Simply no shifting it away from the gaze of your opponent. You get to your feet, you can't throw a punch, you can't dodge maneuvers. I'll take a bad shoulder.
Rhodes attacking once again the knee with that Dragon Lace takedown by Cody.
High speed, high flying moves. You question what else does he have in his arm
in the past.
Punk to the back, knowing full well that one shot to Punk's knee is worth the damage you are. I mean, you really start to struggle to see what Punk can connect with. One
proud champions, and again right to the leg. Did you see the way it buckled?
Been vicious and relentless against Cody Rhodes in the past. It's payback.
We've said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words, I need to beat you. Trying to hang on. Remember, Cody only really has use of one arm. Face.
Yeah, it was a slow lift thanks to that knee, and that allowed Cody. Oh, God, nice.
Disaster kick, and Punk intercepted.
Take another look at this now.
Yeah, there's the bulldog to Rhodes. And now Punk back to his feet.
You want to try and stack offense, and to do that, you need to move quickly, and that...
Make it to the top rope.
Yeah, that was 2 or 3 times as long as CM Punk normally takes climbing those ropes.
Critical moment perhaps in this match. Body shot by Punk.
Well, both men has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The end trying to plant his injured left leg. Top rope now for Punk. Elbow.
CM Punk that blocks out the pain in that knee. Take another look at this. Match.
Nighty-night time. Time for Rhodes to go to sleep. Lifting Cody up.
Would have ended it, but that left leg of his, perhaps not.
Oh, Cody cutter.
Very, very late kickouts here from offense, and frustration starting to get to.
One of the reasons he's been so successful. He can't get caught up on it. Disaster kick this time by Rhodes.
In control over the past few years, you're absolutely right, but nobody can get under
the bone to the knee of the champion.
Yeah, there's a visceral feeling when there's no.
Punk is still in it! And now doubt has
twisting, contorting in midair, and still connecting to the constant kicking out when it looks like it's over, frustrates people to their doom.
Cody looking for crossroads. Punk drops down, catches. Punk now from behind. Scoops Cody up. Shoulders down. Near fall. Cody fights through. Punk now.
Perfect reversal at the perfect time, and the champ is in agony. Bad word. CM Punk make a noise like that before. Can he block it out?
And Cody with the...
Increasing the leverage on that left leg of CM Punk.
He switches now.
The pressure all on Cody Rhodes there.
Able to flip onto his belly.
How stubborn, how bloody.
Anaconda Vice now, locked in. Punk's bread and butter. His submission move. Needs to make it to the ropes to force a break, and he does. And Punk's got a 5 count.
The Anaconda Vice, and even a kick from Punk is registering all the way up his...
And now CM Punk using his good knee to deliver the blows to the side of the head of Rhodes.
Your seat above the top of this industry.
Cody up on his shoulders yet again, and Cody now grabs the top. And this time Cody Rhodes is nowhere to go. Nowhere near the...
Exacerbating the damage of this hold, and Cody may be fading.
And Cody trying to use his leg. And now Punk, jackknife cover on the challenger. Punk survives at 2.5.
Rhodes, here is your home run. Beautiful reversal into the crossroads. And
show respect by the capacity crowd here. A U.S. title for a 4th time in his career. Cody Rhodes against the 8-time world. Put him away.
I mean, it takes a little to quite get you over the line anymore.
And now Cody Rhodes at the top rope. CM Punk trying to hang on. Deliver.
A desperate swing there from CM Punk, but it did work. And in the drops, just about in the nick of time, moved mostly out of the way. I think that knee good leg too. And Cody got very lucky, scrambling to the side.
Who's going to dig down deep? Who's going to survive? Who has the resilience in the heart? And the...
That's where we're at right now.
This match could go all gladiators. A sleep, GTS, night, but Punk injured the shoulder up, and this match continues.
Oh, God, so cool. Due to the knee issue of Punk, takes a long time to crawl over to Cody, and then with
the table, as he bounces Cody off the table, and now CM Punk, and you see the rip apart the Spanish announce table, and Punk now up on the table. Cody Rhodes dropping the champion on the table. Spine first, and now Cody taking control.
We'll swipe
here. And Punk driven, shoulder first to the steps.
Well, but of course, championship doesn't change hands. And
question that is set in on the challenger. The official Charles Robinson would
go home with the gold tonight. A win itself is not enough.
And go to sleep by Punk.
Now this deep into the match, those frustrations are all CM Punk's.
This is to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with
nigh on impossible.
And now Punk with Cody Rhodes on the table.
Nothing left. It looks like CM Punk might be about to snuff it out. What is
Punk going to climb to the top rope here?
Oh, God, he's got that look in his...
Punk from up top. Oh, nobody home. Punk knee, the already hurt knee. Punk really bagged it up when he came down on the table.
His own sword.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Cody's got to get Punk. Now watch Punk. Punk lands. But Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the champ.
I mean, patella, thigh bone, spine.
Cody trying to...
Clearly exhausted Cody Rhodes. Man, but you will never get a...
On an already banged up and injured knee.
Well, you saw the idea from Punk.
Up the top rope. Oh, no! Oh, my God, Cody! I think he was going with a go to sleep. Does Punk have anything left in his bad leg to be able to prevent him? Brought him out of the ring, but it doesn't even matter because there's no official.
I mean,
RKO to Cody Rhodes! Since he lost to Cody at WrestleMania. Wait, I don't think
where he's at. He certainly did not see that coming.
Randy Orton waited and he struck
the bed relatively easily.
And Punk, GTS to Rhodes. CM Punk retains the title.
The undisputed WWE Champion.
What a matchup worthy of the WWE. Was interrupted by the Apex Predator.
Is where everything turned around.
This October, don't miss the world's best fight. Coming to theaters October 16th.
So Cody going in to referee Charles Robinson, wiped out temporarily. This is Cody the ring, and Cody coming up with a game plan out of nowhere. The man we haven't seen since that at WrestleMania. What a vicious RKO, center of the ring. Unbeknownst to CM Punk, S was enough. Referee with the slowest count in history. Highly
a hell of a match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes as the WWE Champion.
You lost your mind. There's not gonna be
classic WWE Championship match between CM Punk and
the scene here at ringside. Imagine how the bodies of CM Punk
56, and not only do you get but Booker T calling all the action radio.
She's held up, she's brought down in oblivion by Morgan. Morgan into the cover, pulling the leg. Turn around, ran into top rope, ramp side, turned around into BFT.
Now set for our main event, the Hell in a Cell. It weighs entertainment.
But the celebration, and when each night of WrestleMania ends, the action plus more fan experiences to be announced.
Hey, now you can finally pay the very nice, very evil superstar his due, curse your enemies, or simply have a very nice, very evil day. One
not legal tender.
Hey, guess what? Tomorrow
we'll be going back to their rightful owner, Dirty Dog.
And here's the rest of the card. Again, it starts tomorrow, 6 Eastern, 3. And Morgan now with a second oblivion. A relentless attack by the
attempt. An oblivion finally connecting. Hats off Io Sky.
Oh. And the Samoan spike up in BFT from LA Knight and the victory.
General and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in, and after that.
Nick Aldis long for this.
Bang!
JC Jane into the cover, off the.
Is a resounding yes.
Until she found out.
Oh!
What happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be consequences, Cole.
The Viper's here! RKO to Cody Rhodes! GTS to Rhodes into the cover.
Victory for Punk, and here is where every...
Tombstone pile driver! His hand! Oh! Obafemi! Fall from grace! Here's left us with. And what a memory, Obafemi.
A fall from grace, and we have a generational changing.
The ruler, Obafemi, the king, Obafemi.
This is the future.
SummerSlam 2026, Night 1, results. What a night! Ladies and gentlemen, WWE has officially kicked off SummerSlam 2026 in spectacular fashion. And Night 1 delivered everything a wrestling fan could ask for: championship drama, shocking betrayals, brutal matches, emotional moments, and one unforgettable return. If you thought this was just another premium live event, think again. From the opening bell to the Hell in a Cell main event, WWE made one thing very clear. This SummerSlam is all about creating history. Let's begin with one of the biggest title matches of the night. The Women's World Championship was on the line, as Liv Morgan defended her championship against Io Sky. Both women entered the match with something to prove. Liv wanted to show why she is still the face of the women's division, while Io Sky was determined to reclaim championship glory. The match was exactly what fans expected: fast-paced, technical, and full of near falls. Every time it looked like Io Sky had the victory within her grasp, Liv Morgan somehow found another way to survive. After an intense back-and-forth battle, Liv Morgan managed to retain the Women's World Championship, proving once again why she remains one of WWE's toughest champions. But that was only the beginning. Next, all eyes turned towards SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who shocked the WWE Universe by stepping back into the ring for his first WWE match. Standing across from him was none other than the ring general Gunther. Many fans wondered if Aldis could still compete at the highest level after years away from in-ring action. He gave everything he had, but Gunther reminded everyone why he is considered one of the most dominant superstars in professional wrestling today. After a physical and hard-hitting contest, Gunther defeated Nick Aldis, extending his dominance while earning the respect of fans for Aldis's courageous performance. As the night continued, the excitement only kept growing. One of the most entertaining matches featured a six-man tag team clash, where LA Knight teamed up with Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys against Jacob Fatu and the Usos. The crowd stayed on its feet throughout the match as momentum shifted again and again. Every superstar had a chance to shine, with explosive offense and incredible teamwork on display. In the end, LA Knight's team walked away with the victory after an exciting battle that had the audience cheering from start to finish. By this point, fans already believed they had witnessed enough action for one night, but WWE had saved its biggest surprises for later. The undisputed WWE Championship was on the line, as CM Punk defended his title against Cody Rhodes in one of the most anticipated matches of the entire event. Two of WWE's biggest stars collided in an emotional battle filled with incredible counters, dramatic kickouts, and championship-level intensity. Both men refused to quit, and every near fall had the audience believing the match was about to end. Then, everything changed. Just when it looked like Cody Rhodes was closing in on victory, the arena exploded as Randy Orton made his shocking return. The Viper's unexpected appearance completely changed the outcome of the match, allowing CM Punk to capitalize and successfully retain the undisputed WWE Championship. It was one of the biggest moments of the entire night and instantly became the talking point across the wrestling world. And if you thought that was the end of the surprises, wait until you see what happened inside Hell in a Cell. To be continued in Part 2.